talked a lot of smack about Roberto, and rightfully so. But I kind of feel sorry for him at the moment. I know that's weird to say, but what's going on with Decadence right now? It's weird. The hyper male with the traditional white monster was also my nickname in high school, but anyway. Roberto needs this. And I don't mean like, you know, a losing streak where someone needs to capitalize. I mean, that's true as well. He needs this win, but more than that, Roberto's suffering at the moment with his identity, with this conflict with James Jaeger, with the identity of Decadence really up in the air. And I've got to notice, this is the least hateful I've ever seen a crowd towards the hypermale. There's actually some cheers happening. Say what you will about Roberto, and I have and I will and I'll continue to do so, but there's sympathy for him right now.
And his opponent.
Now a man who's easy to cheer for. Now here is a man who it is impossible to take your eyes off of. That baby oil is just glistening. I've seen gyration before, but there is nothing like being up close with Karl Parker. This man pivots in a way that could throw the earth off its axis. And I don't know if the world just moved for you. But Karl Parker is here to show off that he is hot stuff. Exhibit A. And I've got baby oil here. Here, I'll help Horsey. Give me a second. There we go, there we go. My goodness, the smell of baby oil up here on the stage is pungent.
Hold it right there, Cowboy. Now, I saw your little entrance before, and I'm looking at you now, and it seems to me the Cowboy needs a little bit moist. It looks to me that if I'm the hyper male, he's the hydro male, because he's all wet. And you look like you're all slippery and ready to go. You're goddamn right it is. What my issue is, you're out here and you're all drenched, and I don't have anything to pour all over myself.
I've heard some bad ideas in my time, and the crowd here at the Powerhouse is encouraging it. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be sticky.
Give me a try. What? Do you want to see me pull this?
I think everyone wants to see Karl Parker get drenched in fluid. And Roberto going right into this match. Parker goes over, ducks the clothesline. Roberto shot against the ropes. Roberto goes over. Leapfrog by Parker. Now the Hyper Male goes over. Back and forth as we go. And it looks like Karl Parker has to fix his wedgie quickly before we can move on with this context. A hot start from the hot Cowboy. We've got the waist lock here by Karl Parker. Pushed off by the pelvis there. Real back and forth here at the start that I can say I honestly wasn't expecting. Now Karl Parker on the ground and starting to remove the tights of Roberto. And a spanking to go with it. The bums of the Hyper Male are out and he calls it the rear view. I have to point out the hideous tan line of Roberto there. My goodness. The man's potentially a never nude. Those might have never come off before, but now goes to use the ropes to his advantage. And now Karl Parker knows exactly when to wiggle that rope.
Hey, give me a second, Ray. Give me a second.
Parker on top now. A powerful position for the sexy Cowboy. The hip thrust from Karl Parker delivers with precision. And now lassoed into that big left hand to the jaw. The sexy Cowboy could have it already, but Roberto kicking out at 2. Parker sent over the top rope, manages to recover, blocks the chop. Tiger feint kick across the back of the legs of Roberto, drops him to a seated position. Parker in from behind, gets control of the waist with the legs. And now he can ride him, Cowboy! Now the referee in position. Karl Parker is a giving man. And he just gave it to the referee. The Roberto slippery offense on display as usual, managing to go underneath. Push Karl Parker through that turnbuckle, putting him in a tree of woe now. And the Hyper Male is a little bit confused as to exactly what he's going to do here. But more interested in the Cowboy hat than the opponent. That hat's going to be all sticky now. And oh no, come on.
Call me chaperone, because I'm the giver.
Karl Parker protesting that Roberto got him right in the nuts, but a low drop kick by Roberto maintains control. The sexy Cowboy having to kick out at 2 as the Hyper Male takes authority in this match. Now I want everyone to really consider the kind of fluid dynamics at play here. Karl Parker covered in baby oil, Roberto covered in white monster. There's kind of a slippery, sticky dynamic going on that just in a sensory way is really upsetting to me. Horsey up on stage here to support the sexy Cowboy. Listening to my commentary as well, it seems, and giving me a nod, but I'm sure he's not nodding at the way Roberto is taking advantage of these 5 counts, using the ropes to his advantage. That low lariat with the sexy Cowboy secured on the bottom rope. Very cheeky there by Roberto, but only gets him a 2 count. Roberto looking to capitalize here. Karl Parker looking out to the crowd, trying to get that support to push him onwards. Karl Parker really needs some support. I've heard that Karl Parker likes having people watch. And they are cheering him on from the chairs. That dive over from the sexy Cowboy. Karl Parker leaping lariat into the hypermale. Back elbow drops him again. And now goes under the lariat. Gets him up. Drops him across the back. Some kind of backbreaker there. Transitioned into the vertical suplex. And if there's one thing you got to know about Karl Parker, you cannot stop him when his rhythm is on. Up onto the shoulders of Karl Parker here, but Roberto manages to shift the body weight, roll out of it, ducks the clothesline, off the ropes, into the manosphere, and it looks like that's it. No, Karl Parker kicking out at 2. That manosphere by Roberto, an absolute signature that's taken people down. And okay, here's Jaeger. Jaeger's
You're doing this my way. Your way. Hit him with the chair.
Jaeger in the Decadence shirt insisting on Roberto using the chair here. And Roberto looking conflicted. He would get disqualified here. He would lose the match if he does it Roberto's way. What does Roberto want out of this? Roberto not using that chair. Choosing to do this the right way, but gets caught with the roll-up. 3 count from the roll-up there.
And your winner, Karl Parker!
Parker knows how to go hard from underneath, and that's what we saw just there with the roll-up victory over Roberto.
You get a handshake. You won this match fair and square. You got my respect, Cowboy.
And now a show of respect by Roberto, something I don't know if I've seen before. And Roberto getting in the way of the chair shot.
Enough. You did good today. Watch him.
James Jaeger is fuming right now.
What are you gonna do? You're best friends with the Cowboy now, huh? What does that mean? You're not another time. You're fine with me. I told you.
No. This can't be happening. Manosphere by the hypermale. Now taking the anger out. The blame from Roberto now falling on Jaeger. Jaeger has said that Roberto has cost him everything. But here tonight, it seems like the tables have turned. Jaeger with that Singapore cane misses wildly. Manosphere by Roberto! Across the back of James Jaeger. That kendo stick is falling to pieces. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Decadence is no more. The hyper male standing tall over the Dreamkiller. Prohibition, call it moral sense, whatever you want to call it. Decadence is over. And Roberto is being cheered by the crowd here in the Powerhouse.